Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't noticed, this Moses, aka Tom Speeches and Jerk, break it down. So, it's been a while, isn't it? It's been a while since the last time I traded. So, I'm actually back now. I'm back to trading. But, before I open any live trading account or, pick any trade, I'm going to rehearse using a demo account. So, this account is a demo account. So I funded the demo accounts with $100. Then all of a sudden, got this crazy, wiped their account. Okay. So client's demo account, you could see it underneath here. So go wipe the account. So I had to, refund the account again with $1,000 because I used to tell my people whenever you want to trade, make sure you deposit the exact amount you want to deposit in your live account. Deposit it on your demo account, then use it to trade. Okay. So I deposited $100 instead of $1,000. Then I pick a signal, just one signal, and go wipe it all out. So I had to redeposit $1,000 again. Okay, you can see it up here. Let me see if I could get the hang of this brush. Okay, you can see it up here. Yeah, that's right. So I had to redeposit $1,000. You see that? So that's what I'm working on right now. So I lose $100 here. So definitely $100 is gone. Okay, let me see. $100 gone. Okay. So that simply means I'm going to make back the money. I need to make back the money in this trade, okay? So I'm still using the one and only strategy I have, which is the RPL strategy. That's the only thing I have. This market is consolidating because I noticed something. At this zone, let me use the box. At this zone, you could see there is a support there. So there's a resistance here. So the market was just consolidating in that zone, you know, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, it's just reacting. So that means the market might break that zone, retest, and, start going. Or might break to the upside, retest, and start going. You know what I'm trying to say? Let me clear this chart, okay? I need to show you what I'm trying to say. This is a resistance, and underneath it is a support. So since the market is bouncing here and there, sorry about that, here and there, going up, going high, going up. So that means you'll be expecting a break to the up, okay, retest, then a move to the upside. Then if it is the downside, you'll be expecting a break to the downside, okay, moving up to retest, then, the market goes down. So that's what you'll be expecting in that zone. But, if you know how to trade the range, I used to call it a ranging market. This place is ranging, this place is ranging. But if you're good, you can trade the range. So that moment I saw the market has already hit the resistance, so I place a sell. Okay, so this is the sell you're looking at here. I place a sell. So although there's a lot of things you need to check out before you place the sell position. So the moment I saw, the criteria, the RPL criteria has been met, so I had to place the trade. So the trade was giving me about, $60. Then, it moved to 45. So, but my point is, I'm going to place a trade that is going to earn me back this $98 loss. That is the $98 loss I'm having here. So, once I do that, gold is kind of crazy. So I used to trade gold and NAS. You see the huge move to the upside. So once I do that and I get the money back, then we now start a challenge. So after that, then I will now move to a live trading using a live account. Okay? So you all know me. I like trading using a live account. I don't like trading using demo. No. I'm not a fan of that. I want a live trade on a live account. So let's see how this trade is going to be, because at the end, I'm going to update you how the trade actually went. You see that? Just little movement. God is crazy. Look at that little movement. Look at it. That huge candlestick. I told you earlier, the market is consolidating. The market is reacting. It's at the ranging zone. So that's why I said this is a resistance, this is a support. So once the market gets to that support, definitely you'll be expecting a bounce back. Okay, this is the support here. So the market is pushing to the upside. Can you see that huge candlestick? Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that edge to the outside? Okay. The market is just showing you a big bullish candle. So that means at that zone, it's a ranging zone. But if you have the mind, if you have the God, it can still hold. But because it's a demo account, I can just hold the account. I can still hold. Then I'll update you how the market goes, okay? So, but if I'm to close the trade, the only reason I'm going to close the trade is if the market break the zone, the upward zone, which is the resistance zone. That's the only reason I'm going to close this trade. But for the video not to be too long, I'm just going to close the video now. Then later on, maybe the thumbnail of the video, I'll show you the results. Okay, I'll show you the end trade. Okay, but according to my top-down analysis, the market is coming down. That is what I'm trying to say. According to my analysis, the market is coming down. So that's why I decided to hold. Okay. So since I'm back, let's practice with our RPL strategy again using a demo account. So after the demo account, then we are going to go on a live trade using a live account. Okay. So that's how it is. It's so good to see each and every one of you. I still remain your one and only Forex trader, Redman Forex. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much. Now, I told you I'm going to show you later on what is going on. Imagine this is RPL strategy. Believe it or not, I told you this is dope. I told you according to my analysis, the market is going down. Now look at that. Now let's close. I'm having a $98 loss here. Okay. I'm having $98 loss. Now let's close. Okay, bulk operation, close up position. Yeah, you feel me? Now I'm having $20 profit now. Yeah, you feel me? I told you this strategy is the best. I'll be honest with you. RPL strategy is the best. I'll be honest with you. RPL strategy. As long as I didn't close the trade, you see the candlestick moving downward. You see that? That is what I'm trying to tell you. RPL strategy is really reliable. You know what I mean? I need to close my fan. Let me off all these fans and the likes. RPL strategy is really reliable. I told you, few moments later, I funded $100. Now look at the loss I'm accruing. But look at it now.